It's a fact. What if I told you that someone started with just $1 a day? And years later built over $100,000? It sounds impossible. Most people believe you need a six-figure salary, a lucky investment, or a rich family to become wealthy. But that's not always true. This is the story of Ethan. Ethan wasn't rich. He wasn't a business owner. He didn't win the lottery. He worked a normal 9-to-5 job, earning just enough to pay his rent, buy groceries, and cover his monthly bills. At the end of every month, his bank account was almost empty. Whenever an unexpected expense appeared, he reached for his credit card. One evening, after checking his account balance, Ethan realized something shocking. He had worked for years, yet he had almost nothing to show for it. At night, he made a promise to himself. I don't have to become rich overnight. I just have to become a little better every single day. The next morning, he placed $1 single into a small glass jar. Just $1. His friends laughed at him. What difference can $1 make? You'll never become rich saving pocket change. But Ethan ignored them every single day. No matter how busy he was. No matter how tired he felt, he saved $1. It wasn't about the amount. It was about building a habit. After 1 month, the jar started filling up. For the first time in years, Ethan felt something he had never felt before. Control. He realized he wasn't just saving money. He was changing his mindset. Instead of buying another unnecessary coffee, instead of ordering fast food, he started asking himself one simple question. Do I really need this? Slowly, his spending habits began to change. Without realizing it, he wasn't just saving $1 anymore. He was saving many small expenses that used to disappear every single day. And that was only the beginning, because the tiny habit that everyone laughed at was about to change Ethan's entire financial future. The man who saved $100,000 starting with just $1 a day. 3 months passed. The little glass jar was no longer empty. It wasn't a fortune, but it was proof that Ethan could keep a promise to himself. One evening, while watching videos about personal finance, he heard a sentence that changed everything. Saving money protects your future. Investing money builds your future. That idea stayed in his mind. The next day, Ethan opened a simple investment account. He wasn't trying to get rich overnight. He wasn't looking for risky trades or quick profits. Instead, he chose to invest in a low-cost index fund and promised himself one thing. He would invest consistently, no matter what. At first, the numbers barely moved. Some months his investments went up. Other months they went down. It was frustrating. He wondered if he was making a mistake, but every time he felt like quitting, he reminded himself why he had started. His goal wasn't to become rich in 1 year. His goal was to become financially free one day. As time passed, Ethan's confidence grew. He received a small raise at work. Instead of spending the extra money, he increased his daily savings. $1 became $3 became $5. Whenever he earned a bonus, he invested most of it instead of buying things he didn't need. His friends were still spending every paycheck. They bought the newest phones, expensive clothes, and luxury vacations. Ethan made a different choice. He invested in his future. Years went by. His account balance was growing faster than he expected. Not because he had discovered a secret, but because time was quietly working in his favor. The small habit that began with just $1 a day was becoming something much bigger. And Ethan was about to discover the greatest financial secret of all, the power of compound growth. The man who saved $100,000 starting with just $1 a day, 5 years had passed. One evening, Ethan opened his investment account after work. He stared at the screen in silence. The balance was higher than he had ever imagined. For a moment, he couldn't believe it. He remembered the tiny glass jar, the single dollar, and the people who laughed at him. Back then, they thought $1 was too small to matter. But they had missed the real secret. Money doesn't become powerful because of one big deposit. It becomes powerful because of consistency. Every dollar Ethan invested was like planting a tiny seed. One seed didn't look impressive, but hundreds of seeds, watered year after year, eventually became a forest. That's exactly how compound growth works. Your money earns returns. Then those returns begin earning returns of their own. Over time, the growth starts accelerating. It feels slow at first, then suddenly, it feels unstoppable. Ethan wasn't earning millions every year. He wasn't taking huge risks. He simply stayed patient while everyone else chased quick money. There were difficult moments. The market went down more than once. News headlines warned people to panic. Many investors sold everything because they were afraid. Ethan almost did the same. But instead of selling, he remembered the promise he had made years ago. I'll trust the process. So he kept investing, month after month, year after year. When prices dropped, he didn't see disaster. He saw an opportunity to buy more at lower prices. That decision changed everything. As the years passed, his portfolio recovered, and then grew even faster. One morning, while drinking coffee before work, Ethan logged into his account. He froze. The number on the screen had finally crossed $100,000. Not because he was lucky, not because he was born rich, but because he respected small habits, stayed patient, and gave time the chance to work its magic. The dream that once seemed impossible had become reality. The man who saved $100,000 starting with just $1 a day. When Ethan looked back at his journey, he realized something surprising. Saving $1 a day didn't make him rich. It made him disciplined. Discipline changed his habits. Those habits changed his financial decisions. And those decisions slowly changed his life. Many people dream about becoming wealthy. They wait for the perfect job, the perfect investment, or the perfect opportunity. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The best time to start is today, even if it's just $1. Even if it's just one small step, because success isn't built in a single day. It's built through thousands of small decisions that nobody notices. Imagine where you could be 5 years from now if you started today instead of waiting. The difference between staying broke and building wealth often isn't income. It's consistency. Remember, small actions repeated every day become extraordinary results over time. So ask yourself one question. What's one